Look at this. This isn't actually me talking. It's my AI avatar sharing content and growing my reach while I work on my REM sleep. You just got outworked by a version of me that doesn't even exist. And the crazy part is that this barely scratches the surface of how deep we go with AI, and what we're building next is 10 times more powerful. If you're surprised by that, you now know exactly where you stand in the AI race that most people are about to lose. Silicon Valley isn't just trying to make you more productive anymore. Behind closed doors, they're aiming to capture your entire salary. By 2028, AI could displace 80 million jobs. That's not just changing how we work, it's completely resetting what work even means. In this video, I'll show you exactly how AI is coming for your job, what you can actually do to future-proof yourself, and some of the practical things you can build with AI without knowing how to code. But first, we need to understand how we got here, because the future of work, it didn't start like this. Imagine this. It's 10,000 BC. You're hunting and gathering with your small tribe. You work maybe 3-5 hours a day. There are no jobs the way we think of them. Work is fluid, social, and honestly kind of optional. Fast forward to the agricultural revolution. Suddenly we're settling down, cultivating land, and work becomes an obligation. See these hierarchies forming? That's the beginning of our modern relationship with work, and weirdly, the start of the alienation trap we're in today. Then the Industrial Revolution hits, and just like that, work becomes a virtue. Your productivity becomes tied to your identity. The age of alienation and status-driven hierarchy is in full swing. And now, in our digital era, what you do has completely become who you are. Your worth is tied to your job title, your salary, and those long hours you brag about working. Each revolution has given us more output but less meaning. And that brings us to today, the AI age, which presents a completely different challenge. Just look at what's happening right now. AI agents are replacing customer support. ChatGPT can write like Shakespeare, making entry-level writers redundant. Runway ML is creating Hollywood-level videos in minutes. And Midjourney is generating in seconds what would take graphic designers months. We're moving from an era where you needed human capital to drive growth to one where companies can own AI and replace people to capture the entire economy. And here's the thing that's wild to me. The jobs being replaced aren't bad jobs. They're predictable jobs, and that's exactly what AI is built for. So what jobs can AI not replace? How can we future-proof ourselves? And what can you actually build with AI to stay ahead? According to the World Economic Forum, AI struggles with jobs requiring high cognitive ability and contextual decision-making. People with a great sense of taste, judgment, storytelling, and strategy will thrive in this AI world. Think about it like this. AI might replace the job of creating art, but not the art director with the ability to write crystal clear prompts that generate stunning outputs. AI replaces jobs, not skills. Okay, let me break this down for you. Imagine a 2x2 grid of skill level and replacement risk. There are 4 different archetypes in this new economy: the operator, the automatable, the outsourcer, and the integrator. Only one of them wins. Everyone falls into one of these 4 types. So let's see what this actually means. The outsourcers are ones that require judgment, real-time response, or platform-specific knowledge. Think of social media strategists or data labelers. AI tools can assist them, but still fall short in reliability, emotion, or complex follow-up. Next up is the automatable. This group is the most threatened. These are copywriters, data entry specialists, junior coders. Their work follows predictable patterns that AI excels at replicating. LLMs are already handling 40 to 60% of routine programming tasks today. If your job involves following the same process over and over, you probably won't have that job. The next one is fascinating. These are highly skilled people who still find themselves at risk. Engineers at Meta, Microsoft, Google, basically all the latest layoffs you're seeing. They're targeting these people. These are the operators. They have deep expertise, but in areas where AI is advancing rapidly. Their specialized knowledge is incredibly valuable, but increasingly replicable by machines. And finally, the integrator represents the future of work. People who combine high skills with the ability to work with AI rather than against it. Strategy executives, leaders, founders, these people don't just do work, they orchestrate it. They understand both human needs and what AI is capable of, acting as a bridge between the two. But now the most important part is what can you actually build with AI? If I were in your shoes and starting over, I'd look at stories of solo founders like John Rush, who makes over $2 million with a no-code, AI-driven product suite that includes Unicorn, MarsX, and SEO Bot AI. Or Mark Liu, who went from earning $10 an hour to $1.5 million every year by building 20 niche products like Ship Fast, Code Fast, Data Fast, and a lot more. Or Ruben Hassad, who built EasyGen, a wrapper product using ChatGPT to help grow audiences on LinkedIn. They're just everyday people building with AI and changing the landscape of how we'll build products in the future. But here's another question for you. If everyone loses their jobs, we don't just face an unemployment crisis, we face a demand crisis. If no one is earning, no one is buying. And I think we're already seeing early signs of this. Luxury markets are booming. Lamborghini sold more cars in the last 10 years than in all of its prior history. There is more money to be made selling to the 1%. It's becoming like freemium games. The masses bait, but the whales drive profit. Some are talking about universal basic income as a solution. In fact, in a study in Florida, 1,000 low-income individuals received $1,000 per month for 3 years, while a control group got 50. The UBI group worked less, spent more time with family, but ultimately earned less, and after a year, struggled to keep up with rising costs. The lesson: safety nets won't build wealth. In a world where costs rise faster than subsidies, you must own assets, skills, equity, or IP, or risk being left behind. The internet dramatically changed our world, but AI could change what it means to be human. So where does this leave us? The coming decade will be messy, painful for many, but also filled with incredible opportunities. We're undergoing a fundamental shift, from hours to output, from execution to design, from time to value. The future belongs to those who can build systems rather than just complete tasks, guide AI rather than compete with it, and create value independent of time spent. So here's my advice. Start small, try one AI experiment per week, automate one workflow task per month, build your AI muscles gradually, but in my opinion, try to find out what people really want or start with the problems you're facing. It could be automating your research workflow using N8N, or write coding to build an app that helps you focus more during your work hours. And then learn how to build and leverage distribution to sell it. Whether AI ends up taking your job or transforming it depends less on your industry and more on how quickly you adapt. Because AI isn't just another tool, it's a partner. And like any partnership, the question isn't whether it's good or bad, it's whether you know how to dance together. I'm betting on humans, not because we'll beat AI at its game, but because we'll change the game entirely. The future isn't AI or humans, it's AI and humans working together in ways we're just beginning to explore. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Was it?
Yeah.
Do you think it was okay? Or?
It was okay.